That has to be the coolest moose experience. Oh! The heat is killing us and the bugs are all around us.
And you're just still stunned by how beautiful this place is.
And the rarity of the event,
Yeah.
and the size of our universe, and like how
that's so trippy.
So yesterday we woke up on Gamble and we made our way south down the Lady Evelyn River. Did a 600, no, that's a 1K portage and then a 4K portage. Got back on the Lady Evelyn but a different part of the river and ended up going upriver slightly to get into Duff Lake, and then a little bit of dipsy doodling where we saw 3 moose in this little stretch before getting into Florence, where we made camp right here on this point last night on what is probably one of the best campsites we've ever stayed on. We woke up here this morning, and we're going to make our way down Florence Lake to this 1,200 meter portage. That's going to be about, if I had to guess, a 7-kilometer paddle, so a little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half once we get moving. The 1,200 meter portage, probably going to be a bit of a pain. We'll get through it. Then there's a 95 meter, might be like around a Swift that we can run, depends on water levels. After that, it's another 800 meter portage, and that gets us to where we're staying tonight, Blue Sucker Lake. There's a couple campsites we can choose from, but there's one that's like closest and probably the nicest because it kind of sits into a little bit of a bay, which might be kind of nice. So if we can get there, that'll be the goal.
so the hot tent itself.
Morning everyone. We're heading out to Blue Sucker Lake today over 2 big portages. It's supposed to be really hot today, so lots of sunscreen in the water, and we're ready to enjoy it. See you out there. Just passing through the Florence Lake Isthmus, I think is how you say it. Isthmus. Past this random cabin right here, which is pretty broken down. Wouldn't want to spend the night in it. But apparently there's a very nice thunderbox behind it, so if you're passing through, feel free to stop there. And we're just going to make our way up Florence Mountain now. We just made it to the base of the Florence Lake mountain hike, and it looks pretty straight up, quite vertical, so we'll see how it goes. Get a fucking shot of that.
This is really cool. This is a part of Florence I haven't seen before either. Yeah. So we paddled in that back corner and then went up the inlet there. So we missed this entire body.
And we were like, where are these caves?
It's really good.
Hanging out at the top of Florence Mountain right now. Pretty sweet views, and especially sweeter views from Ben's drone. But life's pretty good right now. Just starting portage number 1 of 2 for the day, which is supposed to be around 1,200 meters. A very clearly defined trail, and the bugs are out.
Just over 2/3 the way through this first portage, first of 3, but hardest of 3. It's sweaty, it's hot, it's buggy, it's muddy, but you know, we're just having a blast out here. We had a beautiful morning, so we knew this afternoon it's gonna be a little tougher, but it's a little bit of shade right now, and that's all I can focus on. We're 1.1 kilometers in.
Nice.
So other than that, imagining it's longer than 1.2. We should have picked it up. Whoa. Okay. See ya. Nice. What do you think?
Second to last portage of the day. We're making it. That's all I can do. Got it. We're on the third portage of the day, which is the last portage of the day. So almost making it to the site on Blue Sucker Lake. And the heat is killing us and the bugs are all around us. Morale's feeling down, but we're almost at the site. And I think the play tomorrow will be just to wake up earlier and beat the heat before it gets super hot in the day, but glad to almost be done here.
Not a lot of tent spots and not a lot of
Black surface.
7 portages tomorrow. Very little paddling.
7? How long are they?
The longest is 900. I think the rest are under 500.
7 portages. Okay, we need to start early because of the
I
heat.
agree.
We have to start earlier today. It was like too hot.
We got to the campsite after a long day out here, and everyone was very exhausted from the heat and sun out there. So we took a long nap, then ate some dinner, and now we're just hanging out around as a group, and we'll be off to bed shortly. But another nice day out here. Didn't see anyone else, and enjoying the wilderness. See you tomorrow.
These are the worst to clean.
Why?
They're just so gunky.
Oh, it's still coming.
Wow. So last night we had red lentil curry, which let's just say it was a delicious meal. But those lentils do a little bit of a number on your gastrointestinal tract, and at least I'm paying the price for that this morning. Can't speak for anyone else, but we've got 7 portages to get through today, which means we're going to be gassing ourselves through the woods until we get to the end. Of those 7 portages, the first 3 are relatively short and easy, and that's going to get us over towards Pilgrim Lake, I believe, where we're going to stop for a snack and maybe a swim, depending on conditions of the water, whatever site we can find. After that, we've got 2 decently long portages to get us across towards Solace, but not quite there, where we're planning on stopping for lunch, assuming those 2 portages slow us down at a decent pace.
We're taking it easy, taking it slow. We're not rushing. But, oh, yeah, the legs are feeling it.
Hey everyone, so we are here on Bill Lake, about 20 to 1, just wrapped up some lunch, got through 5 of our 7 portages for today, including the 2 longest ones. So for those we got from Pilgrim over now to Bill, and in between I believe was Maggie Lake, and those are pretty rough. One of them we knew going into it was going to be difficult based off of an annotation on the map, but the second one ended up being worse, and mark my words, at the beginning of that I said, well, can't be that bad, right? Can't imagine it would be any worse than the first one. Well, stuff those words down my throat and chew on them. It was not a fun time. But anyways, we got through it. Got over here to Bill Lake, hopped on the first site, which is pretty overgrown, so I don't think it gets a lot of traction, or traffic rather, through here. But now that we've wrapped up our lunch, we've had a break, we've had a swim, we've all cooled down, we're hydrated. We've got 2 more short portages to find our way over to Solace Lake for the night. So we're not too far off from that, hoping a reasonable pace will get us there in about an hour and a bit, maybe before 2 o'clock. Makes for a good day. See you there.
You're good. You can, if you don't mind.
God, look at this thing. Look at this guy. It's like there's a leg coming out. It's like he tried to eat a frog from behind. Oh, okay.
A few hours ago we rolled into our campsite for the night. It's on a beautiful lake. Everyone's hanging out right now. Some people are out fishing, Cam's taking a nap, and we're just hanging out this afternoon, resting after the heat today and probably heat tomorrow, so we're gonna get another early start tomorrow. But hanging out for now and enjoying it. Vacation day 3.
First lake trout, baby.
Cam, let's go.
First lake trout.
Let's go.
All right,
first
Middle, you want
lake-
to kill it?
first laker ever?
That's my first lake trout.
So we've been hanging out all afternoon, having a great time out on the water, and Cam had the first luck with some lake trout, so he got 1, and then I got 2 right after him in the same spot, and now we're gonna fry them up and eat them and have a grand old time.
Of these, so I should not have the rights to holding them. But we've got quite a bit of meat here. This is a real treat. I could not be happier.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm fucking thrilled to eat those.
3 lake trout.
Let's give them a quick rinse and then move on.
Shake and bake, baby.
Shake and bake.
So, I know it's just a matter of time and like a time of vaping, but like the whole timing of like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna catch a fish. It's perfect. It was perfect. Service berries, or also known as Saskatoon berries, they are not that frequent in Northern Ontario, and we are lucky enough to have a couple shrubs. Very similar, or actually I have these berries at my folks' place down in the GTA, so we're fairly confident that these are edible. And if we're yakking tomorrow, then we'll figure it out.
I like we can eat the skin. We don't have to descale it.
Boys, this is delicious.
Thanks for cooking it, Dan.
My pleasure.
So here we are at the end of day 4 of our wonderful trip through Temagami. We got the sun setting behind us. We have a beautiful campsite here on a rocky point. We spent some time down at the point swimming and enjoying the sun today after a pretty hard day, and had a delicious, tasty meal of lake trout and split pea soup. So we're ready to go for tomorrow.
Do they just walk into the field?
It's entirely fun.
This morning, got a handful of portages ahead of us. So 150, a 350, a 150, a 300, another 300, 150, and then an 800. And then lunch.
We've been paddling all morning, portaging all morning, lifted up some beaver dams. We just took lunch on Regan Lake. It's getting pretty windy, and there should be a storm coming in sometime this afternoon or evening. So we're gonna try and get to the campsite and buckle down for tonight. We were paddling out here, did a few portages, and got hit by quite the brief lightning and thunderstorm. We paddled to the first campsite that we could, stayed close to the shore while paddling to it, set up a good tarp, and we're done paddling for the day. So time to hang out, go fishing, look at Ishpatina Ridge from the distance, and enjoy the sight for now.
Yeah, good.
Okay, we need the pliers. Anywho.
He's a long boy.
Had a bite to him or something.
Yeah. Good job, boys.
We had a lot of success in that fishing session. I got 2 pike and Duncan had one pike on the line. And we did not cook any of them because they're pike, so we just let them swim back. But maybe tomorrow we'll get some more and eat them. Tonight's dinner is sweet potato chickpea curry with bannock.
Just finished enjoying a wonderful plate of chickpea, tomato, and sweet potatoes. It was so good, created by Cam. We had a fun time coming in here. The thunder clouds rolled through. We got in here just in time, and we were able to set up our tent. Thunder clouds ended up not being too bad because here we are with clear skies. Caught a few fish, and now we're enjoying the rest of the evening.
Amen.
Hallelujah!
Little perch, baby.
Good morning. It's a much later sleep in this morning. It's been pouring rain all night. And today's a layover day, so we're not doing anything. It's supposed to rain all day. Hopefully there'll be a large enough break where we gather the courage to go hike Ishpatina, 3-kilometer paddle and a 3.5-kilometer hike. So I imagine the round trip itself will be about 3 hours. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. I really want to. Even if it's raining, I think it's probably still worth it.
Oh, I thought we were gonna make. Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay.
Guys! Yes! Oh!
I'm gonna pull this one in.
Yeah, pull it in. Good tick.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Do you guys want to eat this?
Nice.
Oh, it's huge. Oh, it's a big old pike.
Oh!
A big old pike right here, just what I wanted to catch. Mostly because they're big. So here we go. We got one.
Good work.
Got a pike and a walleye.
Tortilla, black bean hummus, and fish was in the first one, but this one's just black bean hummus. Pretty delicious. We just finished lunch and we are now on our way to do the Ishpatina hike as a day hike today and then come back to the same site tonight. So we're gonna get going and hopefully the rain will hold off while we go hiking. See you at the top.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't trailing? Yeah, we we did it as a group last time.
Oh wow,
Yep.
Every day. Where
Yeah,
would they camp?
they live at the base.
Oh, they lived at the base.
Okay, you want to start climbing?
What are your thoughts at the top?
Well, you know, pretty nice view down the valley there, eh?
Just down the valley.
Yeah. Nice rock face over there. Pretty good considering the amount of rain we had this morning. Decent visibility. Kind of cool to see the mist in the hills. And the hike was good, not overly challenging. Glad we made it. And glad I'm not hiking up there right now.
How are the blueberries?
Oh, 12 out
Heavenly?
of 10. That was the best part of the hike, honestly.
The blueberries.
Yeah, probably the blueberries, yeah.
Would recommend.
Oh, would recommend. So many. It was a nice, pleasant surprise. Like, we knew we were going to get nice views. We'd be up high, you know? But the blueberries, that was the extra. The icing on the cake.
Like really, that's my short answer. What if? Let's get a rocket dancing. Yeah.
Cam, Matt, and I were on the Missinaibi.
We're just on the way down from Ishpatina Ridge right now. Great view up there. Worth the climb on the rest day for sure. And ready to get back to the campsite and have some dinner, hopefully before it rains again. So, see you there. Oh, I don't really want to fly pike.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's the same one. Same one. It's got the mark. Look, it's got the mark on its back. Oh yeah, it is.
Whenever you're ready. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Top notch.
Caption the video is Pro catches fish on $20 Canadian Tire fishing rods.
We got back from the Ishpatina day hike. Whittle and George had a quick swim to wash themselves. And we had shepherd's pie for dinner. Great meal by Cam. And settled down for the night. Hung out under the tarps. And no more rain, so that's pretty sweet. And ready to get going tomorrow morning at 6. So, see you then.